What's up guys, it's Nicaragua with Marc and I'm here with my boy Damon. We are leaving Managua now to head to El Tránsito. That's a little beach town in the, it's like in the province of Leon, but it's just an hour away from Managua. It's one of the closest beaches to Managua to surf. As you can see, we're taking two big ass surfboards. We're not professional surfers and we're big motherfuckers, so see you guys. Alright, what's up guys? We just got here to El Tránsito. The name of this is a small boutique hotel on the front of the beach. We'll show you guys in a second. It's called Mandla, M-A-N-D-L-A. Damon is the one that actually introduced me to this place. And it's weird because like this beach is one of the closest beaches to Managua and it's not developed yet. Like this is one of the newest, this might be the newest hotel out here, no?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like it's really good quality. They're actually building container house in the back here, high quality as well. And it's in front of the beach. There's a pool like 10 meters from the beach. So like you'll see, like this is an amazing place. It's weird that more Managuans don't come out here, but my hope is that when we introduce you guys to this stuff, this location in particular, more people like come check it out. If you're a surfer, you definitely want to come out here. So you'll have a good one guys. You'll see us when we get to the beach. We're in Mandla. So what has happened so far is you first saw me and Damon come out of the truck, and while my guys were taking video of this amazing place, we were drinking on the beach. El Tránsito and Mandla is like one of the hidden gems in Nicaragua. Because if you look on Google for El Tránsito, nothing is gonna fucking come up. And you have a place where there's beachfront property for less than $20,000. You have a place where you could stay in a hostel for $5 a night. You could stay here for $150 a night. Or there's a private house you could get for about $85 a night on the fucking beach. And you could come and drink. And the weird thing about Nicaragua now is that a lot of people think it's dangerous. And I feel safer here than anywhere else I've lived in the world. And I've lived in the Trinidad and Tobago, the US, Canada, Colombia, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Venezuela, Canada, if I didn't say that. And this Nicaragua, it may not have the best food in the world because I love food. I eat a lot of curry, I cook myself. But the life here is the easiest you could possibly want. The cost of living here is very low. You don't have to worry about being murdered or raped or stabbed or robbed. The crime here is close to nothing. And you could get a place on the beach for a couple $1,000s. So where we are, my two friends over there, they own this place. Introduce yourselves, where you from, what do you do here, how long you been here? So wait, so I'm gonna fucking do it. So okay. She was like, Katie was like super, she's like, oh, I can't do interviews, I'm worried. And then Damon was like, she had enough drink. It was a whole process in my mind to get to this point. To get to this point.
Of panic for an interview.
And I would have never guessed that until you were like, she was talking about this for like a while, and I was like, talking about what? So, thank you.
Thank you.
So Who are you?
So, I'm from England. I haven't actually lived in England for the last 11 years. I've been working with Damien on yachts for the last 9 years.
And where were you all before here?
Well, over to you, Damien.
No. We'll introduce Damien in a second. This is your story.
We've been working all over the world, in the Caribbean, in East America. We've done anywhere from Fort Lauderdale up to Nantucket. We've done St. Martin, a lot of all the Caribbean islands, which is amazing, and enabled us to build our dream here in Nicaragua, which we stumbled across 7 years ago now. Came here for a short 1-month surf trip, and it extended into our entire life.
And that is like epic, right? So like, there's no way 7 years ago you would be like, we'll have a hotel on the beach.
No way. And we
and
actually stayed
surf every
here on
day.
the first night that we ever landed in Nicaragua, when it was a rundown surf camp.
And that is fucking like, I don't know. Like that's inspired. Like that's a story that like you wouldn't just tell, but like I talk about that all the time. So sorry. Cheers.
This is definitely your turn.
So my name's Damien Bristow. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. Currently been living in Nicaragua for 2 years. Myself and Katie have been together for close on 8 years now. We previously worked on private yachts throughout the world, really, Eastern Mediterranean, the whole of the United States, Caribbean. Coming from a developing country, third world country like South Africa, Nicaragua was not scary for me at the least. We came here 7 years ago.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why.
Because because I don't know anyone else that came from a third world country that's here, and I never fucking thank you. No, like serious, I've never fucking thought about that. Yeah. It's not because my mother was here before the shit in April and went through it, and when she got home, she's like, "When am I coming back?" Yeah. Oh fuck! Thank you.
So
Sorry.
I figured that when I met Katie, I said, I'm going to do a trip. I'd already done Mexico years before and Guatemala and that, and I thought, well, let's start in Nicaragua and make our way down to Panama and Colombia. My mother's born in Colombia, actually, to a German family. So we thought we'd get down there. We landed in Nicaragua and bought a car in the first 24 hours and started driving around the country. No, it was an old Isuzu Trooper 1987 model. Okay. And
you like those hard
I like the hard
trucks,
yeah. We broke down every couple 100 miles, you know, as it goes with an old car. And what really came across to me about Nicaragua, unlike any other third world or developing country that I've been in my life, is that when I broke down on the side of the road, everybody was prepared to help me. People came out of the bushes from the middle of nowhere and offered me a spanner or a pipe or whatever I needed to get my car back on the road again.
Notice that? Now that you say that,
Yeah.
when I first came to Nicaragua, I was driving a Dodge Durango, and I just had north, south, east, west, and I'd never even like worried about like if I had north, south, east, west, my gas shit wasn't working, so I had to like, okay, I paid $40. I kind of know how far I could go, but I never fucking worried about it because I never realized that like
People
that was a thing.
And they never want anything in return.
Yeah,
they just want to
yeah,
help.
yeah.
Like that's it. They just want to help you and keep you going on your way and on your
I'd offer
travel.
Dude, like
$10
thank you,
$20.
dude. Like I've been sorry.
I'd offer $10, $20 to the people, and they'd be like, "No, we don't want your money. We're Catholic people, and we're just here to help." So that for me was a massive turning wheel. I mean, I've been in the Philippines and Indonesia, and anybody who's ready to take $1 from you is ready. You know, whether they help you or not. Nicaraguans do not have that mentality. Very hard-working, honest nation, and that for me and Katie was like the biggest thing, and what drew us back time and time again until we found this paradise here, and we're able to, you know, do a 2-year renovation and build it into the little paradise that we have now. So we've been very fortunate, and we love Nicaragua. Super safe. I can't not say more good things about Nicaragua, but I come from a country like South Africa where you walk down the highway and you're worried about who's behind you. I walk anywhere in Nicaragua and I'm not worried about what's going on. Okay, you get the odd petty theft or whatever the case may be, but there's no real crime here, and I feel safe wherever I go.
Dude, when I lived in SLU, right? I had an Akita, and like, I'm like sleeping, and like, so the Akita is in the backyard, and he could punch through the door to get in the house, but no one knows that.
Yeah.
And I don't lock my door because if you're willing to break a door to get in,
Yeah.
You're gonna
you
get
might
it.
as well leave it
Yeah.
open. So just come in.
Yeah.
So like, I'm sleeping, I'm like, Ayuda! Someone like, scream, help! And I'm like, the fuck? Like, I live in like, in the boony, like in the bush. I didn't have a decent house. And there's this dude who tries to come in the house, and Kumi, my dog, just busts through and like bites his leg. And he's like, help! And I was like, what the fuck? And all I do, like, dude, I call my dog, put him in the backyard, take the dude and put him outside, lock my door and go back to sleep.
Yeah.
The classic Nicaraguan story. So he tried to rob you, and then you helped him
Exactly.
out of your
It's
own
just like,
house.
I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
And I never realized that was a thing
Yeah, for sure.
until you said it.
And for us here in El Transito, what's really become so fundamental for us here, being such a small fishing village, is that everybody's really comes together, you know, from the business partners down the beach, like Free Spirit and Posers, guys like Casa Todo Bueno. We all have a really good connection, and we talk to each other and we communicate, and we try to bring up the community as one, you know, through little initiatives, whether it being putting a new water tank on the top of a school, or, you know, allowing a local surfer to get sponsored to allow to go do an event somewhere in the States, you know. Everyone's willing to do a little bit, and we've
that
had really
doesn't-
good support here.
That doesn't happen. Like, when I first came, I was in San Juan. I've been to Grenada, Leon, and that does not happen. If you look at the expats in Nicaragua group, so I've been to all like typical expats places.
Yeah.
And I live in fucking Managua, first of all. And I love Managua. And this is the only place I've come to and like feel okay.
There's a flow.
It's just like,
There's a flow, you know, from a German community to a French Canadian, British, South African. There's a full dynamic that goes down here in El Transito that I think is special, unlike any other place in Nicaragua. And Nicaragua is very special as a total, but we've got a little micro bubble here in El Transito. We've got great waves on our doorstep, great people like Guayo, our bartender. He's an amazing person, speaks perfect English, you know. He takes our guests diving, fishing, you know, teaches them how to surf.
Spearfishing, yeah?
We do spearfishing here too.
Really?
He's the master of
King
spearfishing.
What type
Spearfisherman.
really?
Yeah.
They
What type
they
of
went out
fish?
the other day and caught a fish like this big.
You know
Yeah.
what type of fish?
So you
Loro.
can get pez loro, laurel, you
Yeah.
can get, right outside the boat here.
On the
You can
doorstep.
get pez
so
huiche, what's it?
Lobster.
Palo, huicho, snapper, todo. Macarela.
So this is the first place I've been. I was like, I'm from Trinidad, and no one looked at me like, the fuck? What are you talking about? Like that, like. I'm from a fucking tiny ass island who plays
yeah.
rugby and cricket, right? And like, I'm just like, I'm from like, and this is the first place I've been. I've felt home in Nicaragua, but I feel really at home here.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I'm glad, because we've been welcomed with open arms, and we just want to share that good vibe, you know.
yeah.
It's super important to us, and we want to see this community grow from strength to strength, get the education levels up, see more kids making it to university level, and really just creating initiatives, whether it be from carpentry to learning electrics or whatever the case may be. So once we establish here as a hotel, and then we move on to bigger and better things, and do our part for the community for sure.
That's great.
We're
So
pumped.
when y'all finish the house,
Yeah.
that's like
That's
one.
the plan.
Like as soon as you finish, we'll come and do the whole video.
Oh yeah, over there. That.
So where you from? What are you doing here? That looks like a michelada. You're winning the card game. So, like,
This is a firing pistol,
okay.
the best cocktail here.
And what's your name?
I'm Carl in
where you from?
Canada, Montreal.
And why are you here in Nicaragua?
I own the Free Spirit Hostel down the beach, and Damien and
another
Katie
friend.
are good friends of us.
Another French Canadian.
Yeah,
And how long you been here?
a little bit over 5 years.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
And why Nicaragua?
I came here 8 years ago on a trip in Central America and fall in love with the spot. And 5 years ago, when we decided to road trip from Quebec to Nicaragua, that was the plan.
You drove.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just a little trip with our fathers.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And 5 years here, would you, from Quebec to here, is there any place you regret staying? How do you compare all the other beaches in Mexico and the other places you stayed compared to here? Why did you stop here?
We got lost, and when we arrived at that beach, it was sunset, and we just fall in love with the spot and never looked around for any other spot after that.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. After doing like dozen and dozen of beaches from Mexico to here, when we arrived here, we knew it was the spot for us. And at that time, there was only one little hostel in El Transito, so it was super quiet, and the dirt road was taking 1 hour to drive from here just to the highway. So just to the highway, 2 hours, 3 hours to get to Managua.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, respect. I would not drive 2 hours. But now you don't have to drive 2 hours to Managua.
No, it's good.
It takes about an hour if you have a truck, so yeah. So who are you? Why are you here in El Transito?
Well, I'm actually his girlfriend.
Okay. And where you
So,
from?
I'm from Germany.
Germany. Okay.
Yeah. We met 10 years ago when I traveled in Canada, so
Tell the
it's
story.
not Tinder, it's actually real.
Yeah, dude. I didn't have a phone for 3 years until I had a kid, and it took like a month and a half for my wife, baby mother, whatever, to be like, you need to know what your kid is doing to get a phone. So I understand.
Well,
Because
he
this
owns
shit,
a business and he still doesn't have a phone, so.
respect, dude, fucking respect. I wish I didn't have to have a phone, but go ahead, sorry.
Because I don't like when people can contact me.
And when
they can find me in the
when they
beach.
call you and you don't understand, you get all these messages like, why you don't answer? It's like, bitch, when we had normal phones, if I was not home, I can't answer. So, sorry, go ahead. So,
Slowly.
no phone, Germany, and who are you?
So I'm Adrian, also from Germany. She's my former flatmate, and yeah, we live.
Ex-girlfriend? And
No,
No,
not,
no,
not,
no,
not
no, no,
ex-girlfriend.
He's a
she's
brother
mo-
from another mother.
She's more like a sister to me.
I've never
So-
lived with another girl that was a sister.
Yeah,
But
it's,
I believe you.
It's happening. we're
yeah,
proof.
it's happening. Yeah, yeah. It used to happen. Let's put it this way. Yeah, we lived together for 5 years, and now I'm on holiday in
So you
Nicaragua.
came-
Ah, so you just
Yeah.
came back?
Yeah, I just
Came
I'm
here.
just visiting her.
How many days have you been here?
Like 2 days now.
And what? Okay,
and
this is
I'm,
perfect.
I'm still here for another 17.
And what is your first reaction?
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's amazing.
And you've been here for 2 days.
Yeah.
Right here in El
Yeah.
Transito.
Yeah.
What? Okay, give me the worst problem you've had. Fuck all the beautiful shit. I want to
haven't
bat.
asked
You
that
just
yet.
got
Yeah.
here.
What is it?
So tell me the worst.
there-
Don't
there-
be. No,
there was
stop.
no
Don't
problem.
be nice. No, fuck you.
but-
There's no. This is Nicaragua.
but
No,
then-
fuck you.
No,
There's no like not problem.
There was a problem. The only problem is I came from
This is-
Germany, which was like -1 degree when I left, and here it's
Okay.
33. So I had
Yeah.
to wear a big coat and stuff, and that's the only problem.
Okay, so
And
if
now it's
I-
just short.
If I came from negative anything, I would have no problems either in Nicaragua. So I understand. I believe you. So, bartender dude.